During my last year of the studies, I focused a lot on school and finishing my thesis, but I was also thinking and looking ahead and looking forward to the final graduation ceremony, because I'm one of the people that consider this a very big achievement, and I would have liked to have a big ceremony with everybody that I knew and with my family there to celebrate this achievement.
Given the constraints that we have to work in, we're trying to do the best we can. You know, we're very proud of our students who graduate. We want to celebrate with them. We know they want to celebrate. This is the first step now on the rest of their lives, and we want to be there to share it with them.
Hi there, my name is Alexandra and I'm an international business school graduate as of July 2020.
So hey guys, I'm Doan. I studied at Hanze IBS, a 3-year bachelor program.
My name's Mark Fraser. I work here at the International Business School. My primary role is quality manager, so I look after improving the quality of the education for our students. Alongside that, I'm a Halo manager, which is the Hanze online learning environment, so that covers all of our applications and online systems. And finally, I'm also a teacher. So I have quite a broad role here in the IBS, and I was certainly involved in the planning and setup of the graduation, both the drive-through ceremony as well as the upcoming, or the just happened, online ceremony. So we have 2 parts to this year's graduation. For those who could make it, there was the possibility for a drive-through here at the campus. The intention is to give our students at least some kind of party and recognition of their graduation. Because of the rules around the pandemic in terms of from the Dutch health organisation, there's certain limits in terms of what we can do, how many people, and where we can host and what we can do within that session.
I studied at Hanze IBS, a 3-year bachelor program, and I finally graduated from IBS. Yeah, it was really tough, the whole GPJ and graduation process, at least for me, during this corona, but I managed to pull it off. It was difficult because I couldn't have frequent contact with my IBS supervisor, and also didn't have much contact with my classmates and teachers that could have helped during this process. And it was, of course, really difficult to find the interviewees or to conduct interviews during this corona. I heard from many classmates they had similar issues, so everybody was kind of struggling with the same things. But I'm really happy I made it.
I was expecting it to be cancelled, as we were told during the whole corona crisis that everything that's physical cannot happen anymore. So I mean, we handed in our graduation thesis online, we had our defenses online, so we expected an online graduation ceremony, which was actually planned for August. But I was one of the first people that graduated. I was in the first batch of graduates, so this means I was able to take part in the drive-through graduation ceremony. A drive-through ceremony means that just as you would go to pick up your food from a counter, you have different tents and different booths where several activities happen. So you go with your car. We were allowed to be 4 people maximum in one car, so meaning you have your family members there, and you stop by each booth, and they gave us flowers, they gave us our graduation hats, they gave the diploma.
The drive-through ceremony itself, hopefully you'll see on the rest of the video, but it was set up as a series of stations for the students, so they were given a time slot, and each they moved between stations and collect various things in terms of for their celebrating their graduation. The main thing for us was to ensure that the students as well as the staff could share in the success of the students. For us as staff, I mean, our primary concern is getting our students to graduate and to become professionals. So to have the graduation is a party for them, but also a celebration for us as well.
Yeah, of course, it wasn't perfect, but for me, I'm really content and satisfied, and also grateful for the people behind the drive-through experience and the ceremony.
This is the first step now on the rest of their lives, and we want to be there to share it with them. We sincerely hope that this is a one-off year, and that we can welcome our students back, both physically for lessons and for exams and for each other, but also for next year's graduation.
The moment I signed the diploma, that was very special to me, because at some point I felt like I wouldn't be able to make it or to graduate on time. So that was a bit emotional to me, I guess. And after that, that point that I signed the diploma, we went to the last point of the drive-through ceremony, and there was this nice photographer waiting for you to take really nice pictures. And after that, we just drove to a restaurant. I feel like overall it was a really nice experience, but what I was missing was to have a moment together with teachers and the classmates you went through these years of studying together. Of course, it wasn't possible due to the corona, or probably it was hard to find a place logistically where we could stay together within 1.5 meters distance. But yeah, that was really something I was missing, and it wasn't possible.
To admit, and amongst the staff on the way up to the graduation ceremony, we're all texting each other with various videos and things we've seen online. So you may have seen online a Japanese university had robots, an iPad had the student's face on it, for example. So we were talking about all sorts, that we were looking far and wide of different possibilities and things that might work for students. But yes, certain things obviously have various implications, both timing, cost, etc. So and also we wanted something that we could apply for all the different schools as best as we can across the Hanze, to align students' experience.
It was not, I mean, the weather was very bad, and it was raining, and everybody thought that besides the fact that we can't be there like in person and like hugging the people that we know, the weather is very bad as well. But everybody was so happy, and they were cheering and they were laughing and screaming, and everybody was very happy, and it made all the graduates that came there very happy to have actually taken part in this ceremony, because I really think at some point everybody wanted to take distance, given the fact that Corona was still a very big thing at that point in July. But I think everybody was very thankful that the Hanze and all the staff members at IBS put all the effort to be enthusiastic about the whole process. And even though most of the staff members were there for the whole day in the rain, they still tried to put up a smile for everybody, and they were genuinely happy for everybody that attended, because it was really like both an achievement for us, but also an achievement for the whole university, that they managed to put up this very big event and finalize it successfully.
On the run-up to the graduation ceremony, I mean, it was at times questionable whether we could put anything on. You know, it was always staff and strong preference and requirement to put something on. But as I say, given the changing picture of the government guidelines, it was quite possible that what we decided on Monday wasn't acceptable on a Wednesday or a Friday. A lot of work and planning went into how do we make something bulletproof, at least, that as best as we can possibly, that's something that can't be cancelled, that the students at least can attend. And it's important for us that their friends and family also, whoever they choose, can also celebrate in their success. For us, that was so important. You know, some have been here 3, 4, 5, maybe more years. Yeah, it's really what we're all about. You know, we bring them in, we train them, but ultimately it's about the graduation, and it's then preparing professionals for the future. And this really, for us, is the end of one journey, but also the start of the more exciting one for the rest of the, you know, for what happens next. And so it was a fantastic chance also to see each other again, but also to meet friends and family. I certainly enjoyed meeting some of the students' friends and family, and celebrating their success. It was yeah, a fabulous day. A shame the weather didn't play ball with us, but you can't have all the luck sometimes. But certainly the feedback that we got from students that I've heard anyway is what they appreciated, the work and the effort that had gone in, the planning. They appreciated the restrictions that we have to work in at the moment, and we haven't got a free hand in doing exactly what we wish. But I hope it was appreciated, the fact that we were able to at least put on something, and at least some celebration could happen, and I know it did.